Hi, I'm Robert Cam, and thanks for tuning in to Stay Safe, Thurston County, where we give you local updates regarding the COVID-19 outbreak here in Thurston County. All interviews for this program will be done via webcam or telephone. Cameras are robotic and operated remotely. We will be doing several of these short video updates on different topics that affect our community. If you have any questions or suggestions for topics we should cover or information we should deliver, please send an email to rkam@tcmedia.org. Yesterday, on March 30th, the Olympia School District Board of Directors held a work session via Zoom to discuss the COVID-19 district updates regarding technology, basic services, and academic program revisions. The school district has also added more community sites for meal pickups and is working to assure that families have access to the supplemental learning resources online. Here to talk to us more about that and the different ways the school district is supporting the community, we have Susan Gifford, Executive Director of Communications and Community Relations from Olympia School District. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Robert. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. How has your life been different due to the pandemic?
Oh, my goodness. Well, as you can see, I'm talking to you from my home. I've been working remotely for about 2 weeks now. Most of our district office staff are all working from home. So it's obviously a change for everyone, I think, an adjustment. And I think we're becoming pros at doing these kind of online meetings. I know our school board has done a couple of these. Last night they had a work session online. It was attended by over 100 people. So I think we're getting kind of proficient at doing online meetings. But at the forefront, I think always is the well-being and welfare of our 10,000 students, our staff, our families that are also learning to adjust to kind of this new unprecedented situation.
Yeah, 100 little webcams, that's a lot. Well, what can you share about the meal distribution sites?
Well, our meal distribution sites are actually going really well. We have in our first week, just the numbers alone show the need that we've had. I jotted down some numbers for you. And during the first week that our schools were closed, we had a total of 3,100 meals that were served and distributed, not really served, but distributed at our sites. We have 23 sites where we're giving our meals, and that includes 3 new ones this week. This past week, we distributed 4,600 meals, which is almost a 50% increase. So it just shows the dramatic need that's out there and the resources we have to provide that. We feel very fortunate. All of our meal distribution sites are all posted on our district website, and we have this very cool interactive map which you can click on, see the address, get directions to the site. We're giving meals at all of our elementary schools, at our Olympia Regional Learning Academy, Jefferson Middle School. We have 10 community sites, parks, and apartment complexes. So again, we're just really trying to meet that need.
So are you getting a lot of participants in the meal distribution efforts? Like a lot of students using it?
We definitely are. Like I say, those numbers are increasing also. And everything from people who are walking up to their sites to get their lunches and breakfast for the next day to those who are driving through.
How can families access the supplemental learning resources online, and what is the school district doing to accommodate those who can't access the materials at home?
Well, that's a great question you ask. We actually are distributing Chromebook computers as well as Wi-Fi hotspots. Not all our families have Wi-Fi to be able to access those learning resources. We have a wide range and menu of learning resources online, everything from math and English language arts and music and the arts, special education, and we want all of our families to be able to access that. So our technology staff has been, every day, they've been handing out on weekdays, they've been handing out Chromebooks as well as Wi-Fi hotspots for families that request it. And it's been amazing. We've had over 1,000 requests for Chromebooks and over 100 requests for Wi-Fi hotspots.
And just this past Monday, I got a lot of emails from teachers. They all contacted parents and students this Monday, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they've all been reaching out to their students and families and offering those enrichment services that we have online. Like I say, we have lots of learning resources for families to take advantage of.
Well, you launched a new web page on your website listing all sorts of community resources for families. Can you talk more about that?
Sure. What we found is that, this pandemic, while we're an educational institution and we provide learning resources, We also know that there's lots of families out there, students and their parents, that are in our staff even, that are experiencing anxiety or experiencing stress. So we thought it'd be great to compile a list of resources, agencies in the community that are reaching out to families, hotlines, our crisis hotlines for youth and families. We also have some links to resources that our counselors and social workers have collected and kind of put together that are really wonderful. They'll help parents how to talk to your child about COVID-19, perhaps different things to look for, age appropriate signs of maybe some stress or anxiety. So we compiled all those on a page to help our families.
Great. Well, how can the community find the latest up-to-date information regarding how the pandemic is affecting the schools?
Well, we have a lot of that information on our website. We have our meal distribution sites there, our childcare services. Big thank you to the YMCA for their Y Care program and Boys and Girls Club. We've got all of our learning resources there. We've been reaching out, trying our hardest to communicate with all of our staff, families, students via email, phone, and text. So encourage everyone to check their emails and their phone calls and texts for our automated services that way. Social media is big. We've been putting a lot of information on our social media. And you know, it's not even just the COVID-19 information we're pushing out, but we are trying to celebrate the successes of our students, our staff, on our social media, our Facebook and our Twitter, student awards that have been announced since school closed. So we're hoping people follow us on our social media.
Okay, well, we're going to let you get back to what you need to do today, but do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with our audience?
Yeah, I think I just want to say a big thank you to all the people, our students, our staff, our community members that are showing patience and understanding in this situation, obviously something that we've never gone through before. But also there's some amazing things that are happening. Our operations department recently donated a lot of equipment that was from our schools. They rounded up personal protective equipment. So things like masks and gloves that they gave to Thurston County Medic 1 to be distributed to all the Thurston County hospitals in the area. So things like that are happening. We've got some students at Olympia High School that are doing a fundraiser. They call themselves Students Against Coronavirus. And they started the fundraiser before school even let out. There's information on the Olympia High School website for that. But you know, people are really resilient. They're stepping up to do these things. Our Olympia School District Education Foundation has provided resources for our families. So we have these wonderful partners in our community, and I just want to thank all of them for what they're doing to help us serve our families.
All right, great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today. And
thank you.
Hang
Thank
in
you
there.
for doing this for the community.
All right. That's all we have for you today. Tune in next time for more updates. Again, if you have any questions or suggestions for something we should cover, send an email to rkam@tcmedia.org. Stay home, stay updated with Thurston Community Media, and stay safe, Thurston County.